Good morning, third graders. Welcome to our second step lesson today. We missed last week due to our short week, but we are excited to be back with you guys.
All right, so we're going to start off right away. In reading, we've been talking about drawing conclusions. Remember, to draw conclusions is when you're figuring out something that the author doesn't exactly tell you. Like if you see someone crying, you might draw a conclusion that they're sad. Well, sometimes we draw conclusions a little bit too quickly when we don't have enough information. So I'm going to give you a riddle, and I want you to draw a conclusion of what you think the riddle is about. Here is the first riddle. I am round and I am red. Raise your hand if you think you know what I am. Well, some of your answers were good. But the correct answer was, I am a cranberry.
What? I would have never guessed a cranberry. I think I might have jumped to my conclusion.
Yes, so she maybe, or some of you maybe needed a little bit more information, because I heard a lot of apples out there.
Yep.
Second riddle. I'm big and blue. What am I? Raise your hand.
Are you the sky, Miss Pelzel?
I am not the sky, but I am the ocean.
So I jumped to conclusions again. I didn't have all the information that I needed before I thought of something. So we're going to learn about jumping to conclusions today. This is Eva and Naomi. And Naomi and her best friend Eva plan to play hopscotch at recess. So this one is Eva, and this one is Naomi. It looks like Eva is going out to recess with some other girls. How do you think Naomi feels? Look at her face and her body language. She probably might feel upset or hurt. She might even feel surprised because Eva's her best friend. We can look at her body language by seeing that her mouth is open, her eyebrows are raised a little bit, and she's kind of shrugging, saying, Eva, where are you going? We're best friends. We're supposed to be playing together. So Naomi's hurt feelings are very strong. She feels like running after Eva and telling her how mean she is. Listen to her negative self-talk. I can't believe she ran off with those other girls. I thought we were friends. Well, she's not my friend anymore. How can Naomi calm down so she can manage her feelings and think clearly? Turn and talk to your partner. How could she calm down and manage those feelings?
Think about what we've talked about.
She needs to stop and name that feeling, I think, first. Let's
Maybe
continue.
take some deep breaths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's continue with our story. So, together, let's see what Naomi can do. She needs to stop, name her feeling, and calm down. She needs to calm down using her self-talk to stop and name her feelings. Okay, relax. I'm feeling hurt and I'm feeling upset. Then she'll take some deep breaths to help her calm down. Naomi already feels calmer, so she decides to go to recess, walk around, and think about what to do.
Think about what Naomi can do to feel better. Tell your partner some of your ideas. What do you think she could do?
I think to feel better, because I don't like to feel upset when my friends go and do things and I want to be included.
Right.
I think she could probably first maybe go talk to Eva and say, hey, could I play with you guys too?
That would be a great idea. Or maybe even find someone else to play with.
Exactly. Do we always have to play with our best friend?
No.
No, not at all.
Well, let's see what she does. Naomi decides to look for Eva and ask what happened. When she doesn't find her, she realizes she may have jumped to conclusions. She thinks of other explanations. Maybe Eva had to leave school, or maybe she was sick and went to the nurse's office. After lunch, Naomi assertively asks Eva what happened at recess. She explains that her feelings were hurt when she thought she saw Eva go out to recess with other girls. Eva explains that she went to the dentist. She was almost late, so she had to run out of the classroom. She didn't have time to tell Naomi. Eva apologizes to Naomi. They make plans to play hopscotch during afternoon recess.
So Naomi kind of jumped to conclusions
She
there.
did. She didn't have all the facts.
Nope. And so now we're going to kind of practice that a little bit with two scenarios that we are going to read. You're going to turn and talk to your partner and think what those feelings are.
Right.
We might jump to conclusions.
So the first one is your teacher asks you to go to the office. Why might that be? The first conclusion that might come to my head is I'm in trouble.
Yeah, that kind of is my first jump to conclusions. But if I stop and calm myself down, there might be other options. Maybe my mom or dad or grandpa and grandma decided to come and have lunch with me. Maybe I forgot that I had a dentist appointment today.
Right.
And I'm leaving school. So there's other ways or options that might happen before we jump to conclusions. Here's another one we hear in 3rd grade. I can't find my snack anywhere and I know I brought it to school.
Ooh, I know I've heard a lot of you jump to the conclusion and say, well, someone took it. Is that always the case?
No, sometimes maybe we put it in a different pocket than what we remember in the morning. Sometimes we forget it at home.
It happens.
We mix up our days and we think, I know I brought a snack, but really you might have brought it the day before.
Right. So it is your job this week to practice not jumping to conclusions. So think about all those times at recess, at lunch, or any time during the day when you might think something happened for a particular reason. Don't jump to those conclusions.
Get all the facts you need first, stop and name your feelings, and then approach the situation assertively.
All
Awesome
right.
job.
Have a great day, 3rd graders.
Thanks for tuning in.